number 9, 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 number 9.
Hello and welcome to Popcorn News, something to watch while you eat popcorn. Do not try to comprehend it all, nay, just eat the popcorn. Popcorn News, the news that nobody watches, where the face in front of you is talking to himself. I checked my previous video, was Bay of Pigs for Trump, and I got one view, and that view was me. So I checked the next day, maybe it was late getting out there, and I had 2 views, and that view was me. So here we are at Popcorn News, the news that nobody watches, where the announcer is just talking to himself. And thank you for watching, even though you're not watching. But I don't care, because I'm crazy. This is not, I don't make money off these videos, so I don't have to come up with frightening news and terrifying news and news that really gets you mad. Like some sites who are more out to make money than to tell you the truth. But so that means that if nobody's watching, my income doesn't go down, and doing some talking does me some good, even if nobody's listening. There's a lot of sniping going on between left and right, and this helps people sell their videos, because for some reason all this fury being ignited causes people to click on your videos, and then you get more advertising revenue or whatever. But I would like to get away from the sniping between left and right. So in the friendly hand of reaching out, I have been watching Oliver Stone's Untold History of the United States to get okay, let's hear what the left has to say about things. And there's this story about the 5 blind men describing the elephant, and one of them touches the tusk and thinks the elephant is like a giant hard spear. Another touches the tail and thinks the elephant is like a snake. And that's what Oliver Stone's Untold History of the United States is like. It's like the 5 blind men, and Stone is one of the blind men, and he gives you his perspective on the U.S. history since the time of FDR. But he's just describing one aspect. I mean, he's not wrong exactly, like the 5 blind men that described the elephant. Stone is not exactly wrong, but he's not seeing the whole picture. So there's much talk about Russian hacking. From yesterday's newspaper, Senate to probe Russian hacking reports. And it's all a battle between the ones that want Russia to be the big enemy and the ones that want China to be the big enemy. Trump made a phone call, Donald Trump, president-elect, made a phone call to Taiwan. And this really got China ticked off. So he's more in the forget enemy with Russia, not exactly enemy with China, but he wants to make some tough negotiations. Not necessarily war, but he wants to negotiate a better deal economically with China. But there's two camps. There's the enemy with Russia camp and the enemy with China camp. And so the enemy with Russia camp, well, the CIA's belief that Russia is the big enemy, suggesting potential battles ahead with the incoming commander-in-chief over Moscow and U.S. intelligence. Congressional GOP leaders steered toward a path contrasting starkly with the president-elect's dismissal of the CIA and his past praise for Putin. The Russians are not our friends, declared Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. So McConnell is in the Russia is the enemy camp, and Trump is in the China is the enemy, so to speak, camp. And the Republican Party is not united behind Donald Trump. There's a lot of people that are saying, if there's some question about the Electoral College, it'll be decided in the Congress, and the Republican Party is running Congress. But the Republican Party is not united behind Donald Trump. A lot of Republicans, prominent Republicans, endorsed Hillary Clinton. I can't help but notice how some analysts keep getting that wrong, that the Republicans control the Congress and they will stand behind Trump. Don't be so sure about that. Mitch McConnell in the Russia is the enemy camp said, I hope that those who are going to be in positions of responsibility in the new administration share my view about Moscow. See, it's all a turf war about who is going to be the big enemy. Will it be Russia or Moscow? Or Russia or China? Possible collisions ahead between Trump and the men leading his party in Congress. McConnell and Ryan, Speaker of the House Ryan, a Republican, but he's in the Russia is the enemy camp. They both struck tones markedly more confrontational toward Russia than Trump has. So, it's not exciting, and few clicks on the YouTube, but I'm not making money off this. I'm not a PAY-triot, PAY-triots. This is not patriotism. This is just an ordinary yokel saying what he thinks.